Brendan, congratulations. You've just made a lot of people in Glasgow and around the world very, very happy with the first victory in the derby this season. Just explain how you're feeling at this moment in time.
Well, I feel very happy for everyone. Firstly, the players who put in a huge effort. You consider what's missing in this squad for them to come through that, and I think it's always a big moment as a Celtic player when you get that first win against your big rivals. Add to that, not one single supporter in the stadium, but I know millions around the world. So hopefully wherever they were, in Ireland or New York or Australia, wherever, they'll be very proud of the team today. I thought first half we played some great football, probably lacked a little bit of cleanness and finesse in the final third, just to exploit that. Second half we had to show resilience. You know, you're here at Ibrox and you understand there's going to be pressure, they're going to come onto you, but we had some really good chances in the second half as well that can put the game to bed. We just didn't quite make it. So, but overall, to keep a clean sheet here and to get the win, then it's amazing for the players and the supporters.
And in terms of the performance, you said before the match that to get 3 points here, the team need to show courage. How encouraged were you by the way that they handled the situation, the no fans, the pressure as well in the match?
Well, I was really happy. I said to him before coming out that, guys, listen, I know we're a young squad, but I need you to play like men today. You know, and they showed that courage, and you know, to a man, they gave everything. You know, especially second half. You got to throw your body in the line. Joe made a couple of really good saves for us. We couldn't quite connect the game second half, but we still were carried a threat on the counter attack. So, but no, they were absolutely brilliant. As I said, you consider what this group is missing in terms of players, and not just players, but influential players. To come here and show that desire and drive to get a result was really impressive. So it's a big moment for the squad. They'll feel what it's like to get this win, and I'm really happy for them.
Kyogo's goal is just absolutely sublime. I mean, you've worked with some unbelievable strikers here at Celtic and elsewhere in your career, but there's something just quite special about Kyogo and the way that he can strike a ball and finish, and when he gets just a half chance.
Well, what was great about the goal was it's something I've said to the players, that it's something gets lost in the game, the dirty bits of the game. So we scored a goal against Ross County like it, where the ball gets played forward and we win the first ball and the second ball and then we're in. But same here in this game, we're defending a goal kick. Matt O'Reilly makes a great header to win it, and by winning it he puts Kyogo away, and then the finish is sublime. You know, he's took it very, very early, and against a really good keeper in Jack Butland, he's finished it so well. So and probably he had one other moment in the first half where he was in goal, and I think we all expect him to score, and then in the second half as well he chops inside when he was away, but he carries such a threat. You know, his running ability, his energy, superb.
You've touched on it in terms of having to show that defensive side just a little bit more in the second half. That's expected in a game like this when you're winning by 1 goal. What do you think that can do for the team when they know that they've shown that grit and determination to get a result like this over the line?
Well, it's exactly that. It's football. You can't play perfectly all the time. You know, we want to create opportunities, we want to score, but when you have those days where maybe you are away from home and you're under pressure, you have to show that resilience. And they had that in bucket loads today. So I'm so happy for the players. I think they've been on death watch by the media for the last week or so and coming into this game. But for me as a coach, it was about staying calm, working the players, and knowing that they're going to grow and develop. And this year is a big part of the development to come and win away at Ibrox.
The one part about this you mentioned, there are no Celtic fans in here. You know what it's like being a supporter of Celtic, what it's like to get a result in this match. For yourself as well, I mean, just try and imagine what this is going to be like for the people around the world who've not had the chance to be in here today.
Well, it's amazing, and I know from all around the world they'll all be in the bars and pubs and clubs watching it. So, and that's what the game's about. It's such an amazing club with a fanatical fan base. They have big expectations, and none more so when you're playing against Rangers. But to come here, get the victory, they'll really enjoy it tonight, I'm sure, and they can carry that through into the next time we play.